And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews. And as promised, over the next few weeks, I aim to bring you more Romulan ships, because I think I've been a little bit neglectful of my Romulan fleet of late, and yes, I think that's been a little unfair given that the Romulans design such wonderful ships. Like this one, which is the Dinaes-class Warbird destroyer, T6. And my, isn't she nicely designed? Yes, I really do like the designs of these Romulan ships. I think some of them are really nice. I mean, you can say what you like about the Romulans, but they certainly know how to design ships, don't they? You can see the bird wings here, which is really interesting, really, because I've never actually seen a Romulan bird on Romulus. Not in any of the Star Trek episodes. So I'm wondering if they do have birds on Romulus. And if they do they look like our birds? Very strange, isn't it? Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to find out. See, these are the answers to the questions which I think need to be answered. Let's have a look at some Romulan warbirds. Or just normal birds on Romulus even. But anyhow, moving on, away from my wild ramble. Now then, you'll see that on this particular ship there is some moving parts here. The engines all turn out when we move into warp, and I'll try and capture that when that happens. And I think it's quite a nice little touch, to be honest with you, with this ship. Yeah, and for a destroyer, she certainly packs a punch. So while we're in Earth Sol, let's have a look at some of the statistics and the build, shall we? So, this is a 4 weapons to the front, 3 weapons to the rear build. I've got 4 withering disruptor beams to the front, for no other reason other than I just like the look of withering disruptor beams when they go off, actually. To the rear, I've got the Nausicaan disruptor beam, which is part of a 3-piece set, with the energy torpedo and the Science Nausicaan siphon capacitor. And with the 3-piece set, you get a 28.5% disruptor damage and a plus 50 starship hull penetration. Now that's quite cool, isn't it? I'm also running the Terran Task Force disruptor beam array, which is also part of a 2-piece set with the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly, and that 2-piece set gives you, let's have a look, where are we? Oh yeah, we are. 13.3% projectile weapons damage. I haven't got the torpedo on this because I don't like single torpedoes on these destroyers. If I had my way, actually, I may go with all beams, but yeah, I quite like the 3-piece set, which is why I've left this on. Moving on down the engines, I'm running the Kobali deflector array, the Kobali impulse engine, and the Kobali stabilizing singularity core. Now this and the warp core comes from the Kobali Samsung ship, which I picked up on the Phoenix lockbox, and if you're lucky enough to get that, the 4-piece set, the 4-piece Kobali set, is really good. The 3-piece Kobali set, the deflector, the impulse, and the shield, you can actually get that from the story arc. Where are we? Here it is. Dust to Dust. So if you go into Dust to Dust and grind that 3 times, you can pick up the Kobali 3-piece set. I have to warn you, it's not an easy mission to complete, especially the maze. I hate the maze. The maze is just awful, but anyhow, if you can get through the maze and you can do it 3 times, and move on to the other bits and pieces, you've got yourself a 3-piece set. The shields, I'm running the Mako covariant shield array. Now the reason for that is, if we go into the Kobali shield, the shield regeneration drops and all the shields drop. So if I put the Mako shield back on, what happened there? Missed that. Let's have a look. Yes, that's the reason why I get more for rear, right, and left shields with the Mako covariant shield. So that's why I've left that on. Experimental weapons. I'm using the hyper excited ion stream projector. That wasn't easy to say, was it? Devices. I'm running the phased waveform beacon, red matter capacitor, and Kobayashi Maru. Engineering consoles. This is from my Kobali Samsar, the universal regenerative integrity field. Really good piece of kit. It really has saved my life on a few occasions as this. The ultimate swarm processor, and this is for the critical chance and accuracy rating. Good old-fashioned Trellium D plating. Yeah, I'm going to push for all my builds to have this on now. I think it's a really good piece of kit, and it's free. I think it's from, is it from Sunrise? Let's have a look. Future War, or is it Ragnarok? I think it's Ragnarok actually.
Noi and his allies have engaged Alliance forces at Procyon 5 in the 26th century.
Ragnarok.
Your work at New Khitomer allowed us.
So if you go into Ragnarok, complete that, you'll get another free piece of kit. Science consoles, a binaural infusion circuits, which is a Lobi item, and you'll pick that up from the Lobi store. It's 200 Lobi, so I would wait for a sale if you're going to get one, and you might be able to pick it up for 200. For 140. This gives me 26.2 critical severity, which is one of the highest critical severity consoles you'll get in the game. The tactical console, which I believe comes with the ship, is the Universal Enhanced Dynamic Tactical System, which gives me 3.3% minimum hull capacity, 12% critical severity. Moving on to the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly, we've already had a chat about that because it's a 2-piece set with the Terran Task Force Disruptor Beam. And then from my Arbiter, I'm running the Universal Evasive Hazard Shielding, and that gives me 5% shield resistance. The Universal Dynamic Power Redistributor module, which is also a really good piece of kit, and if you're a Federation or if you're a KDF Romulan aligned player, that means if you're part of the KDF, you can pick this up off the exchange. I believe it's about 4,000 or 5,000 EC. If you're a Federation player, I know I've said this before, it is going to cost a lot more because you have to win the Atlas in a Phoenix lockbox or buy it off the exchange, and it comes with the Atlas, so you can actually use that then in any of your ships. And finally, an underestimated piece of kit which I would advise everybody to get is the Universal Hostile Acquisitions Console, and this gives you a 30% accuracy rating and a 30% ship control expertise. The forceful inspection part of that, let's have a look. Hull damage debuff, resistance debuff to target, hold for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds after hold ends, minus 50 all damage resistance rating. Oh, that doesn't sound good, does it? Minus 33.3% all damage, minus 33.3 flight speed for 2 minutes recharge. But even so, the accuracy rating is well worth it for that. And if we look at our accuracy rating, we've got it up to 85%. Or 85 rather, critical chance 27.9% and critical severity 173.8. What you should be looking at here is as higher accuracy rating as you possibly can, but your critical chance and critical severity, critical chance above 20% and critical severity above 120%. If you get that, that's quite good. Looking at the hull, 97,990 for a destroyer. That's not bad. 4 shields, 17,000. I can live with that. The resists are quite good actually. I'm quite happy with the resistance ratings on this. The radiation resists are very low again, so if we get hit with lots of science powers and radiation powers, we could be vulnerable there. But apart from that, I'm quite happy with that. Masteries, tier 1, accuracy rating +5. Tier 2, reduces cooldown time and singularity power used by 15%, increases your singularity charge rate by 30%. Tier 3, 10% kinetic damage, 10% energy damage. Tier 4, 2.5 critical chance. And Tier 5, which is also your trait, which is torpedo performance enhanced by weapons, by energy weapons. I haven't got this slotted actually. I might just do that just to see how it works. Actually, let's see if I can put it in now. What is this one? Supercharged weapons. Oh yeah, quite like that actually. No, we'll leave that as is because I quite like that. What's this one? That's it. No, tell you what, we'll swap that one out, and we'll put that in and see how we go. Just if you want me to talk you through the starship traits, I'm running the Honoured Dead, Desperate Repairs, Invincible, which is another good trait to get, Weapon System Synergy, which we just spoke about, and Supercharged Weapons. I'll leave these up. I won't bore you with all of these. I'll leave these up, and if you want to copy them, you feel free. You're welcome. The skills. Again, a lot of people covet these and don't want anybody else to know. I'm not particularly bothered. I may change these around at some point. What's this? Improved shield penetration. I probably might like more of these. Yeah. What's this? Improved damage control. Damage control. Yeah. Advanced targeting expertise. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I would have liked to have a few more down here, so I don't know where I would have changed that. What was that in impulse expertise? Yeah. Anyway, I'll have a look at that and come up with something later. But as it is now, that's my build. Now my specialisations, I'm running intelligence officer as my primary, and my secondary is strategist. So if you manage to get all them completed, don't forget, keep going into these, because if you're like me when I first started, I used to forget what I was doing, and I didn't used to fill these up. So don't forget to go into each of them and fill them up. See, specialisation 2 points. So I've actually neglected there. Drop it really. Let's have that one. What's this one? Yeah, we'll go one each, one on ground weapons. So there you go. I should practice what I preach, shouldn't I? So as you go down them, commando, that's full. Constable, that's okay. Strategist, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, just keep making sure you go into them and checking them out. Right, so we'll find a look at her, and then we'll pay a visit to the bridge, shall we? Right, there we go. Now you're all thoroughly dizzy. Let's go to the bridge and have a quick look and see what's occurring there, shall we? And here we are on the bridge. Now what I intend to do over the coming weeks is I intend to explore these Romulan ships, because they're all pretty standard inside. And today we'll start off with the bridge, but as we move on, because I'm very impressed with the designs of these ships, we'll move on into engineering, and we'll move on into the other areas of the ship, including the equivalent to 10 forward, which later on I'm sure you'll be suitably surprised with if you haven't already seen them. So, at this moment in time, let's go and have a look over here. And what is this? This is where you contact your duty officers. Right, so moving on around the bridge. I do like these control panels, aren't they? Aren't they good? Lots of details gone into these. Really well designed. Yes. Yes, hello, Romulan person. I noticed you're facing the wrong way. Is there something that are you watching me? Doing my review? Well, yeah, you know, hopefully you'll learn something. Anyhow, I need to have a chat with you about how our hair ended up turning white. Have we got to the bottom of who did it? Do we have any suspects? I mean, I have some suspects in mind. Yes. Yes. Anyway, carry on with your investigation. If you find out who did it, let me know. I will interrogate a few suspects. But anyway, I'm sure I know who it is. But anyway, carry on. Hello, Romulan operative person who is deep in thought and doing stuff. Yes, I'm sorry about the hair situation. Once I find out who did tamper with our shampoo, yes, their feet won't touch. I do have a suspect. Yes, I do have a suspect, and I'll be dealing with them. Hopefully, if I can get them to admit it. But right, you don't know any Vulcans, do you? Mind melds, stuff like that. No, you don't happen to know if you can do a Vulcan mind meld, do you? I know a Riemann suspect who I'm thinking of doing a Vulcan mind meld on, just to see who did this to our hair. Anyway, right, carry on. Right, here we go. Chief suspect. Yes, hello, Riemann person. I noticed that you've got no hair. Yes. Don't know whether you've noticed, but my hair is white. Yes. Makes you very suspect, you know, having no hair at all, being the only person who hasn't suffered from this personal attack on our bodies and our hair. Don't you know it's important to have black hair? Yes. Look ridiculous walking around with white hair. But you wouldn't know, would you? You haven't got any hair. No. Right, well, okay. Innocent until proven guilty. In my case, guilty because I know you did it. But anyway, carry on. Just going to have to keep an eye now. Hello there, number one. Yes, I just had a chat with the Riemann person. I'm sure it's her, you know. What do you think? Do you agree? Well, yes, you don't know any Vulcans, do you? Do a few mind melds. Yeah, might be able to find out if she did it. Anyway, just keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her. Yes. Yes, let's hope we get some Vulcans on the ship soon. You know, Vulcans who do mind melds. Yeah, they'll be able to find out the truth. Yeah, that should frighten us, shouldn't it? Yes, hello there, pilots. How are you doing? Oh, wonderful tattoo on your face there. Don't know what you've been up to there, but do you have too much Romulan ale and find yourself in the tattoo parlour? Well, anyway, carry on. Splendid job you're doing there. Splendid. And with a fine chap here. Who's yes, I'm sorry that you had to shave all your hair off. I know you wasn't happy with the white hair. And yes, I do have a few suspects who I'm working on, but anyhow, carry on. You can rest assured I will get to the bottom of this conspiracy. Right. Yes, may have to bring in the Tal Shiar, I think. Yes. Vulcan Tal Shiars as well. I should put the wind up. Right, into the captain's ready room. And here you'll find the bank. Yes, what picture this is? It's a highly unusual picture, isn't it? Nice little city and backdrop with some sort of massive ship smashed into the middle of it. Yeah, quite cool. Right, and look at this fish tank. Yes, much better than Picard's little round fish tank that he has. Yeah, this is a fish tank to behold, isn't it? Right, okay, let's move on. Look at this. Now this is what I like about this Romulan ship, and most of them actually do this little design. If we move back here, look, where won't it do it? Oh, there you go, look. Look at that, look. Move a bit further back. There, look. So move forward. And up they come. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? And these are your access to library files. Really, really good, good design. A lot of work has gone into the design of this Romulan ship. I really do like it. Right, so let's head off back onto the bridge. Yes, got my eye on you. Okay, what we want, I'll visit the other parts of the Romulan ships as the weeks go on, so I don't want to bore you with the same old reviews, but yeah, we will move around the ship. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised at the design if you haven't already been around them. But I thought it would be very remiss of me not to look at the interior of Romulan ships, given that I make such a big deal of not being able to get off the bridges sometimes. But anyhow, now we've had a look at the outside, we've been on the inside. Now let's take her into battle and see how she performs, shall we? So I shall see you momentarily. So here we are.
Looks like there was a fight here recently.
Yes. We'll just. Right, so here we are.
Is ready to assist you.
So,
lead the way. I'm sure God will follow.
Don't they go on? Right,
Reading
okay.
a single
It's
Ferengi
here
vessel,
again.
Marauder class.
I know.
They've been cloaked.
Oh, right, okay. Dear Lord, right. Right, so here we go.
I thought I made
here we
myself
right,
clean back
okay,
even
right.
enough of their ship for salvage.
Here we go. Once more into the breach, dear
Hanging out
friends.
the nose.
Wow. This ship is incredible, isn't she? And that was a really good console effect, that wasn't it? Targeting systems. Let's do that again. What does this do? Let's have a look. It's doing something, but I don't know what it did. Oops. That was quite
Well,
good.
there's good news.
Yes, there's always good news and bad news.
You
We've got
Cutting out the middleman here, Martin.
Right,
Give us
let's give these guys the good news.
treacherous.
Ooh, 23,000 hit there. That's impressive, wasn't it? Ooh.
The nerve.
Yes. Yes, engage tractor beam. Now he makes us.
I
There
know
we
where
go.
the Bajoran orb of acquisition is.
Always makes us a promise here, you know. It'd be nice to just say, yeah, I take you up on your offer.
The
Love it.
Birmingham is ready for action.
Right, here we go. We're going into the breach once more.
Ship is under attack. Why are you defending that Ferengi worm? He's not worth
Low there on the old shields front. And hull. Oh, she can certainly fire this ship, can't she? Goodness me. This is a fun little ship to fly, isn't it? This is really, really good work. I believe this ship is in the similar sort of tier to the Manticore, which I acquired when I became a lifetime member. It was a free ship back in the day, and
Well fought. Well fought.
yes, thank you.
Fought his way to a Federation.
Yes, not yet. Goodness me. Don't waffle on. Right. So there you go. This is the Dinaes-class Warbird destroyer T6. Really, really good ship. Really fun to build. I still might try and get a few of those disruptors up to epic. But as we're running out of upgrade weekends, I'll have to wait till the next one. So, I hope you've enjoyed this review. And as always, please tell others if you enjoy what you see. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that like button, because that also has some positive effects. Anyhow, until next time, this is JeSter signing off.